So in launching the one-to-one in White Bear Lake, we try to be really thoughtful about targeting a really key specific group of teachers that were excited to be part of that first initial group.
Each one of my students comes in, they have a Chromebook to use every day in class.
I have the opportunity of having one-to-one in my classroom.
Because I kind of have a low class size this year, I'm really lucky to have 20 iPads available to me for each student to have their own device.
We worked with those teachers for quite some time leading up into the one-to-one and then throughout the year this year to make sure that they had the supports that they needed to make this a successful first year with the one-to-one.
I'm noticing that students are coming to my class with a greater appreciation for technology.
They are actually interested in what they're learning.
I go home at night so excited about what my class has accomplished during the day.
Having a technology device in the classroom really allows us a lot of extra opportunities to connect with the outside world or make classroom routines more efficient.
It also allows me to flip my classroom.
I have lessons that are made specifically with Google Docs in mind.
Their whole world is just immersed in technology, and so if you can harness that curiosity and excitement for it, you can do pretty great things.
So there's not a cookie cutter that says when you have student devices in your room, this is how you teach. But there are some tricks that I think make things a lot easier.
Show them what's appropriate use of our Chromebooks and our iPads and what is not.
And then also setting up a good understanding of this is a good time that you can be freely using it however you please, or this is the time where I really need you to only be at this one place.
Before I have them do tests, I might have them bring up their window, hit the button where you can see everything up at once, and then close out everything.
With the iPads, when it's time for me to tell you something or give you the next step, I want it face down on your lap or face down on your table, or we do the eye hug where we hug our iPads up against our shirt so that you're focused on what the next direction is, and then we can continue on.
My kids know the first question they ask me is how many tabs can we have open? Because if I have a specific learning tool I want them to be using, they can only have that tab open.
If we're using Chromebooks, these are the 3 tabs that you have open. I'm not going to be in the front of the room, I'm going to be all over the room.
Many teachers originally thought that when my student has a Chromebook in their hand, I can sit at my desk and maybe get some work done. And we've learned that those are the times, especially when you need to be walking around, you need to be looking.
Even the way that you place them where they're sitting so that you are able to see the different screens.
In fact, my students wouldn't even know what the front of the room is right now.
What we're trying to do is really focus on the 4 C's when we look at the one-to-one. How are we using these computers to help students communicate, collaborate, think critically, and express their creativity?
Kids can easily get into those routines if every teacher is holding consistent expectations.
It's neat to see what science and social studies teachers, elementary school teachers, and the ideas that they can give me to do within my own classroom.
And then I know that I'm going to get something quality at the end. So if someone shares, this was a great tool for me to use, I'm going to believe what they have to say if they're part of this cohort or this group.
Because they've tried it and it didn't work, or I tried this and it really worked, or I tried this with high schoolers, I wonder if you could adjust it this way for elementary.
And that's the part of this that I'm really excited about, that continual conversation among teachers that is already happening and that I hope will continue to happen more and more as the one-to-one expands.